Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today. We're diving deep into one of America's most fascinating and collectible coins, the United States of America state quarter dollar from Kentucky, minted in the year 2001. This coin may look ordinary at first glance, but for true collectors, it hides a world of value, mystery, and beauty. So stay with me till the end, because the story behind this Kentucky quarter will truly surprise you. Let's start by exploring what makes this coin so special. The Kentucky State Quarter was released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history. Each state got a unique design celebrating its heritage, culture, and achievements. For Kentucky, the coin proudly features a stunning image of Federal Hill, the historic mansion that inspired the state's song, My Old Kentucky Home. In the foreground, you'll notice a beautiful thoroughbred horse standing behind a fence, a symbol of Kentucky's world-famous horse racing tradition. The design captures the heart of the bluegrass state, its history, its pride, and its natural beauty. Now, you might be wondering, how could a simple quarter become so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and minting errors. Most Kentucky quarters were made for circulation, meaning they passed through countless hands and suffered scratches, wear, and fading. But a few lucky pieces were struck with incredible precision, kept uncirculated, or produced with minting mistakes that make them one-of-a-kind treasures today. One of the most talked-about error types found on the 2001 Kentucky quarter includes off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. Another rare one is the double die error, where parts of the image, especially the horse or the words "My Old Kentucky Home," appear doubled, giving the coin a ghost-like effect. There are also quarters with unusual metal compositions, weak strikes, or die cracks running through the design, each of which adds a unique touch and boosts collector demand. Collectors love these coins not only because of their beauty, but because they tell a story of minting perfection and imperfection. A perfectly struck Kentucky quarter in brilliant, uncirculated condition can already fetch a great price, but when you add a clear mint error to the mix, the value skyrockets. These errors are not something that can be easily replicated. They happen naturally during the minting process, making each piece completely unique. If you happen to find a 2001 Kentucky quarter in your pocket change, don't overlook it. Carefully inspect the edges, the lettering, and the details on the horse and mansion. Look for doubling, missing elements, or any signs of an unusual strike. Even a small imperfection could mean that your coin is not just another quarter, but a potential collector's dream. What truly excites coin enthusiasts about the Kentucky State Quarter is that it combines classic American history with the thrill of hidden treasure. Many collectors started their journey by finding one of these quarters in circulation, only to discover later that it was worth far more than 25 cents. That's the beauty of coin collecting. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. And now, the part you've all been waiting for, the value reveal. If you own a United States of America state quarter dollar from Kentucky, minted in 2001, and it's in mint state condition or has a rare error such as a double die or off-center strike, it could be worth as much as $83,000. Yes, you heard that right. $83,000 for a single Kentucky quarter. So go through your coin collection or check your old jars and drawers. You never know, that little piece of Kentucky history might just be your lucky find. Top 2, we're traveling to the Pacific to explore one of the most remarkable coins from the United States, the Guam State Quarter Dollar from 2009. This little piece of metal, minted as part of the U.S. Territories Quarter Program, holds much more value than its 25-cent face might suggest. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully, because this coin could turn out to be worth a small fortune. The 2009 Guam Quarter is a part of the final series of the U.S. Mint's famous State Quarters program, which celebrated all 50 states, plus 6 U.S. territories. Guam, an island rich in culture and history, was honored with a design that captures its proud identity and deep heritage. On the obverse side, as always, you'll find the portrait of George Washington. But it's the reverse side that tells Guam's story, featuring a detailed map of the island, a flying prow, a traditional sailboat, and the latte stone, an ancient pillar used by the native Chamorro people. Each symbol represents the strength, pride, and resilience of Guam and its people. Now, here's where things get exciting. While millions of these coins were minted for circulation, only a tiny number turned out to be rare collectibles due to their extraordinary condition or fascinating minting errors. These rare features make the 2009 Guam quarter one of the hidden gems in modern U.S. coinage. Some of the most desirable error versions include double die errors, where parts of the lettering or the island outline appear slightly doubled. Others show off-center strikes, where the image isn't perfectly aligned, giving the coin a dramatic and unusual appearance. There are even examples with missing clad layers, where one of the metal layers didn't form correctly during minting, leaving the coin with a coppery look. Each of these errors makes the coin unique, and collectors around the world pay high prices for them. Another key factor in this coin's value is its condition. A Guam quarter in perfect, uncirculated mint state condition is already valuable. But combine that flawless shine with a striking error, and you have a coin that's truly one in a million. Even a small flaw that's visible only under magnification can add significant worth, because collectors are constantly searching for rare variations that stand out from the rest. What makes this coin even more special is its place in history. The 2009 quarters marked the end of an era, the conclusion of the legendary state quarters program. That means the Guam coin represents both a historical milestone and the beauty of America's connection to its farthest territories. For collectors, it's not just about metal and mint marks. It's about owning a tiny piece of history, a reminder of the unity and diversity of the United States. So, if you have a Guam quarter lying in your coin jar or tucked away in a collection, it's time to take a closer look. Examine both sides carefully. Look for doubled letters, off-center images, or differences in shine or metal color. You could be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Coin collectors love this piece because it tells the story of a land far across the sea, while also representing the artistry and precision of modern American coinage. And just like buried treasure, only a few lucky people ever find one in perfect or error condition. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. If you have a United States of America state quarter dollar from Guam, minted in 2009, and it's in pristine mint condition or contains one of those rare and fascinating errors, its value could reach as high as $80,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $80,000 for a single Guam quarter. So don't overlook that small coin in your change or old collections. It might just be your hidden treasure waiting to shine. Top 3. We're heading to America's Dairyland, the state of Wisconsin, to explore the fascinating 2004 United States of America state quarter dollar. This coin may look simple, but some rare versions of it have shocked collectors with their incredible value. So listen carefully, because this Wisconsin quarter could be one of the most surprising discoveries hiding in your collection. The Wisconsin state quarter was released in 2004 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program. Each state got a design that reflects its history and heritage, and Wisconsin's design proudly celebrates its agricultural roots. On the front side, you'll find the familiar image of George Washington. But it's the backside of the coin that tells Wisconsin's story. A detailed cow representing the state's world-famous dairy industry, a wheel of cheese, and an ear of corn, symbolizing Wisconsin's farming strength. Just beneath the corn, you'll find the state motto, Forward, a tribute to progress and innovation. Now, here's where things start to get interesting, because not all Wisconsin quarters are the same. In 2004, an extraordinary minting error occurred that turned an ordinary coin into a rare treasure. Collectors call it the extra leaf error, and it's one of the most famous and valuable mistakes in the entire state quarter series. There are actually 2 versions of this error, the extra leaf low and the extra leaf high varieties. On these coins, an extra leaf appears on the left side of the corn husk, either positioned slightly lower or higher than normal. It's believed that the extra leaf was created by a tiny gouge or mark on the die used to strike the coins, but whatever the cause, it made these coins instantly unique. The error was discovered after millions of quarters had already entered circulation and collectors rushed to find them. Most of these error coins were found in rolls distributed in the states of Arizona and New Mexico, far from Wisconsin itself. That unexpected discovery made the hunt even more thrilling, as collectors across the country started examining every Wisconsin quarter they could find. Today, the Wisconsin extra leaf quarters have become legendary among collectors. Their value depends heavily on condition and the type of error. Coins in poor or circulated condition can sell for a few $100s, but those in pristine, uncirculated mint condition, especially with a clear and well-defined extra leaf, can reach astonishing prices. But even beyond the extra leaf varieties, collectors are also interested in Wisconsin quarters that show other unusual features, like die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubling on the letters and corn leaves. Each of these variations adds a unique story to the coin and can increase its market value dramatically. So, if you ever come across a Wisconsin state quarter, take a close look at that corn stalk. Tilt it under the light and inspect for an extra leaf or any irregularities. You might just have one of the rarest quarters in your hand without even realizing it. What makes this coin so fascinating is that it combines history, mystery, and luck, all in one small piece of metal. It's not just a coin. It's a symbol of how small mistakes can turn into massive treasures. And that's exactly what makes coin collecting so exciting. The idea that something as ordinary as a quarter could be worth a fortune simply because of a rare and beautiful imperfection. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. If you have a United States of America state quarter dollar from Wisconsin, minted in 2004, and it's one of those rare, extra leaf, error coins in perfect mint condition, its value could reach an incredible $78,000. Yes, you heard that right. $78,000 for a single Wisconsin quarter. So, check your coin jars, collections, or even your spare change, because that little piece of Dairyland history might just turn out to be your golden ticket. Top for we're setting sail to the ocean state, Rhode Island, to explore the incredible 2001 United States of America state quarter dollar. This coin might look like just another quarter in your pocket, but some rare versions of it have amazed collectors with unbelievable value. So listen carefully till the end, because this Rhode Island quarter could be your next big discovery. The Rhode Island state quarter was released in 2001 as part of the U.S. Mint's legendary 50 state quarters program. Each state's design highlights something special about its heritage, and Rhode Island's design perfectly captures its maritime soul. On the obverse side, we see George Washington's portrait, the face that unites every state quarter. But flip it over, and you'll find a stunning design that truly stands out. A magnificent sailboat gliding through Narragansett Bay, with the Pell Bridge rising proudly in the background. This beautiful design celebrates Rhode Island's deep connection to the sea, sailing, and adventure. But what makes this coin more than just beautiful is its rarity. While millions of Rhode Island quarters were minted for circulation, only a handful are considered extremely valuable due to special minting errors and pristine condition. These rare features transform a simple quarter into a collector's treasure. Among the most talked about varieties are double die errors, where parts of the design, especially the sailboat lines or lettering, appear doubled. This happens when the die imprints the image slightly out of alignment, creating a ghost-like shadow that collectors love. Another exciting variation is the off-center strike, where the image isn't perfectly aligned on the coin, making it look slightly shifted. There are also examples of die cracks, tiny raised lines running across the coin caused by aging or damaged dies, each one making that coin truly one of a kind. Collectors are fascinated by the Rhode Island quarter because it represents both precision and imperfection, a mix that makes coin collecting so thrilling. The smallest minting flaw can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary, and the market for these rare errors keeps growing every year. Condition plays a massive role too. A coin that's never been used, handled, or scratched, known as mint state, holds far more value than a circulated one. Even the slightest wear can make a big difference in price. So if you happen to find a Rhode Island quarter that looks unusually bright, sharp, or different, take a closer look. It might just be worth far more than 25 cents. What makes this coin even more special is its symbolism. Rhode Island, the smallest U.S. state, is known for its bold history and love of freedom. This quarter's design, the sailboat moving forward under open skies, captures that spirit perfectly. And for collectors, it's a reminder that even the smallest things can carry immense beauty and value. So, if you're a coin lover or just someone who enjoys the thrill of hidden treasures, keep an eye out for this 2001 Rhode Island quarter. Check the details closely: the bridge lines, the sail, the words, and the edges. A small flaw or doubled image could mean you're holding something incredibly rare. And now, the moment every collector waits for: the value reveal. If you have a United States of America state quarter dollar from Rhode Island, minted in 2001, and it's in flawless, uncirculated condition or features one of those rare minting errors, its value could soar up to $76,000. Yes, you heard that right. $76,000 for a single Rhode Island quarter. So don't ignore that small coin in your collection or change jar. That little piece of the ocean state might just turn out to be your hidden treasure. Top 5. We're heading to the southern charm of America, the state of South Carolina, to uncover the secrets behind the 2000 United States of America state quarter dollar. This coin may look like an ordinary quarter, but some rare versions of it have stunned collectors with their surprising value. So listen closely, because what you learn today might make you check your coin collection right after this video. The South Carolina state quarter was released in the year 2000 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever made. Each coin in this collection celebrates the history and culture of its state, and South Carolina's design is full of powerful symbols. On the front, as always, you'll find George Washington's portrait, but the reverse side beautifully showcases the state outline, surrounded by key emblems: a majestic Carolina wren, the state bird; a palmetto tree, the state tree; and the yellow jessamine, the state flower. Together, they represent the pride, nature, and resilience of South Carolina. But what truly makes this coin special is not just its design. It's the rarity and the mysterious minting errors that have turned a few of these quarters into collector's gold. Millions of South Carolina quarters were struck for circulation, but only a handful contain rare errors or have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Those are the coins that collectors around the world dream of finding. Some of the most famous error types found on the South Carolina quarter include the double die error, where parts of the lettering or images appear slightly doubled, especially around the bird, the tree, or the words "the palmetto state." Another rare version is the off-center strike, where the design is not perfectly aligned on the coin, giving it a unique, eye-catching look. There are even coins reported with die cracks, thin raised lines across the design caused by worn or damaged dies during minting, making each of these coins completely one-of-a-kind. What's even more interesting is how these tiny mistakes can multiply the value of the coin. A normal South Carolina quarter is worth 25 cents, but when it carries one of these rare mint errors, especially in mint state condition, its value skyrockets. Collectors are always ready to pay big money for coins that stand out from the rest, and this one definitely fits that category. Condition is another major factor. Coins that have never been used, called uncirculated or mint state coins, retain their original luster and sharp details. The fewer marks, scratches, or signs of wear, the higher the price a collector will pay. So if you happen to find a South Carolina quarter that looks brand new or has a strange design flaw, don't spend it. Inspect it carefully, because you could be holding a rare gem. What makes this coin even more fascinating is its connection to history. The palmetto tree on the coin represents South Carolina's victory in the Revolutionary War, where a fort built from palmetto logs withstood a British attack. It's a story of strength, courage, and independence, qualities that still make this coin symbolic and deeply meaningful for collectors. And that's why this small piece of metal is so special. It's not just currency. It's a piece of American history combined with the thrill of rarity. Every coin collector dreams of finding a coin like this, simple in appearance, but priceless in value. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, keep an eye out for the 2000 South Carolina state quarter. Look closely at the bird, the flower, and the lettering. Check for doubling, cracks, or off-center details. You never know, your next amazing find might be hiding in plain sight. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the value reveal. If you have a United States of America state quarter dollar from South Carolina, minted in the year 2000, and it's in flawless mint condition or has one of those rare minting errors, it could be worth an incredible $73,000. Yes, You heard that right. $73,000 for a single South Carolina quarter. So don't overlook those small coins in your drawer or old collection. That one quarter could be your lucky treasure. Thank you for watching History of Coins. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another hidden treasure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep collecting, and remember, your next great find could change your life.